Good day, everybody. This is BA Radiant Dawn, and I am back with not an actual gameplay video, but this is just gonna be a video about me talking about my thoughts on the first half of Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, and then what I think, or how I think the second generation will go, because that's where I'm gonna be starting playing that's what I'm gonna be starting playing tomorrow. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be discussing, is what my thoughts about the game in general are so far, how I found part 1, what I expect from part 2, and this is just two pictures I'm going between because I'm not going to be doing any gameplay today. That's going to be tomorrow, so if you guys are excited to see my reaction to Gen 2 for the first time, you guys are going to be in for a treat, so definitely tune in tomorrow. Yeah, let's get to this. So, as a whole, I find Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War here to be a bit hard to get into at first. Like if you try to do, like if you're trying to upload Let's Plays of Genealogy of the Holy War, you can't do like castle by castle because it turns into 1 hour videos and you feel like you make no progress. How I've been doing it personally is I record multiple videos all at once of me playing up to the next castle. So it's like if I'm just started the chapter, I go from like first half an hour, second half an hour, then might be at like the first castle by then or something, and then I just do like a stockpile videos, which really once I figured out that that's the way I want to do it, this game got so much more fun. I was having such a problem prior to doing that where it was really difficult for me to get into, and I honestly didn't like playing it until I started doing that. Once I started making that videos half an hour each, and I just recorded 4 or 5 at once, I felt I had a great time. I love this game doing it that way. If I was doing it the other way, I probably wouldn't even get to where I am now, which is the beginning of part 2, or Generation 2. Like, it was such a hard game to get into at first for me that it almost killed my enjoyment of the entire game. I had to split it into 30-minute increments in order to really enjoy this game to the point where I can sit down and play for hours and not even notice except for the timer, but it never feels like half an hour. The timer never feels like half an hour's gone by. It feels like it's been 5 minutes. Like it's one of those games where it's like you're having so much fun, time flies. Once this game's done, I'm actually going to be rating all the Fire Emblem games I've played so far. That'll be a fun video to do as well, so look forward to that. And yeah, so that's Genealogy of the Holy War as a whole. Now that I finally figured out how to play it, I freaking love it. Now, Gen 1, and especially, Gen 1, as I said, it took a while to get into the game, but once I got into it and found the best way for me, personally, to play it, I love it to bits. Gen 1 is so crazy. The size of the maps is just insane. It's really good. It's like each castle is its own chapter. So while there's only like 12 chapters in this game, realistically there's like 40 or something. It's crazy. Because if each chapter is broken into like a castle instead of chapter, then sorry, I'm just doing a kind of a card Yu-Gi-Oh trade, so I'm just kind of making sure I reply to the guy. But yeah, no, like Gen 1 was really fun. There was a lot of really hard parts where I had to really think about how I'm gonna get out of a situation. I mean, I had Sigurd die once or twice. That is very rare because Sigurd's an absolute beast. Probably the best lord in the series out of all the games I've played so far, anyway. Just because he starts off as a pre-promote on a mount who can use swords and lances. Like, he's basically a Lord Paladin in a game where being a mounted unit is the best thing in the world. Like, he's the best Lord I've ever had the pleasure of playing with. Like, he's like if Ike had the Ragnell and an extra 2 move. Or 3 move. But even an extra 2 move Ike would, because of Ether, he would probably be better than Sigurd. But because that's like you could give boots to Ike and it'd be about the same. But Sigurd starts off with essentially boots and Kanto from the first from the prologue. Like Sigurd is a god. He's a god in this game. He's so good. Fire Emblem Heroes kind of needs to do better. They need to do a legendary Sigurd because that would be such an amazing unit, especially with the power creep. All of the power creep. All of it. But yeah, no. Favorite characters? Sigurd, because he's a god. Arden just gets shafted all the time. Hey Arden, you suck. Sit on the castle. That's all you're good for. Because honestly, Armor Knights have the crappiest movement in this game. Lewin is an absolute god as well. Once he gets even without the Versetti, he's sitting at like 30 freaking speed by the time he gets Versetti, and then he gets Versetti and it's 50. Like, this guy can't get hit. He cannot die. And he will slaughter everything in his path. It's... Holy crap. Ira. Ira's an absolute beast as well. I love Ira to bits. She's just... Give her a brave sword and watch her just slaughter everything in her path. There's a boss, throw an Ira, throw a Sigurd, or throw a Lewin at them, and they just die. I feel like I could probably have promoted Dew. Probably would have been best if I promoted Dew, but I didn't know what I was doing for the first half of the game, so I might have to replay this game so I can get everybody promoted, even Arden, because I didn't utilize the arena. By the way, the arena with save states is the best thing in the world. Like, this is the best arena system I've ever seen because you could just cheese the arena. It's like, oh, they got an unlucky, like they got a 20% hit and they killed my guy. Okay. Go back to the previous save state prior to that battle. Battle with someone else that could survive the hit. And then it's a brand new RNG round. It's such an easy way to cheese the arena. And then Dancer. 4-move Dancer. I gave her essentially what is it? The thing that gives her more movement in this game. I forget what it is. It's some kind of band. But I gave that to her. Why? Because a 9-move Dancer or whatever she is right now, whatever Sylvia was, like a 9-move Dancer is freaking retarded. It is so good. Like, holy crap. Oh wow, I only got 2 minutes left of my allotted time. Holy crap. I actually only gave myself like 10 minutes to make this video. I don't think that's enough time. But yeah, like, Gen 1 was absolutely amazing. I really, really loved it. The ending of Gen 1, for those that haven't seen the ending, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but for those that have, I think you can all agree. I think we all could agree that it was the most, like, I'm good at predicting what's going to happen in video games. Like, I was expecting so much, and I was actually wrong on almost everything except for 1 point, which is really impressive, and that's really good writing. I think how the army, like what happened with the army was really, really dumb. I think it could have been done like a little bit different and it would have made so much sense. I believe Sir Link King 7 put it very nicely, where it's like your armies can't dodge if there's no area for them to dodge at. But it doesn't explain the damage. But still, he had a really good point to that. And I understand where he's coming from. It's hard to dodge if you can't move. Makes sense. So yeah, my take of Gen 1, freaking amazing. A little bit of a dumb ending, but it's 1996 writing. I can't judge it too hard on that. But other than that, like, the game just immerses you in a world, and you actually feel like you're just fighting a full-on, like, not skirmish? War... Kind of like, kind of like guerrilla warfare, kind of, in a sense. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but, like, either way, this game was just, like, the first gen was absolutely, it was just so good. Other than that little bit of an ending, and the hard time I had figuring out the mechanics, and, like, but that's what happens when you go in blind, so that's really on me. I should have looked into this more, but, so I can't judge a game on me not knowing the mechanics. That's not fair. That's just not fair. I think the mechanics are really good. The pawn shop, almost everyone has an issue with the pawn shop. I don't mind it. It gives you an extra challenge of like, okay, I need this item on this unit, but they don't have enough money, so I have to go to the arena. I have to do save state strats, and like a whole bunch of stuff in order to like make sure that I have enough money to get this item that I need on this unit. Like, the Paragon Band is like 40,000 gold or something. Like, holy crap. But you can easily get it. Visit the villages as fast as you can. You can get arena money. You can sell their items. Like, it's such a good system, actually. I really like it. Instead of, oh, just trade around, trade around, trade around, trade around. Like, think about how much harder my last episode of the Sacred Stones would be if I couldn't have given, like, if I couldn't trade items around, trade weapons around. Like, if my killer axe was essentially locked to Molder. Like, I couldn't trade it to Seth. That would suck. Like, that would make the game so much harder. But that's an aspect of this game that I actually think would be amazing in other games. Like, if they do a remake of this game, I hope they keep this in, because that is actually a really good mechanic, and it makes the game an extra level harder than it already is. Like, you have to really budget your money around really well. You have to make sure you rush to the villages to save them to get the maximum amount of money, to get everything you need on every single unit. I mean, at the end of it, my Sigurd had the barrier band, the defense band, and the return band or something. Like, he's stacked. His Sylph is going to be a stacked unit. And on that happy note, let's talk about Gen 2. Like I said, I haven't started playing Gen 2 yet. I'm going to start tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be my first peek at Gen 2. I'm probably going to record like 3 videos tomorrow. So yes, I will still end up stockpiling videos just because. Now, I think I got a lot of flack in one of the Discord groups when someone was asking what my units pairings were, and they're like, "Why did you go with every single pairing? That makes no sense whatsoever." Like, I can't remember what some of their examples were, but apparently, like, I chose a lot of non-canonical pairings. That it's like, why they don't really talk prior to this, but I'm like, eh. For the first half, I didn't know what I was doing. For the second half, it was too late. But the second half, I was like, well, I already screwed up with the first half, so I might as well pair up units to get like the maximum number of skills on them. Like, Ira's kids are gonna be freaking decked right out. Because I think Ira had what as skills again? She had Astra, she had Pursuit, she had Accost or Adept, and then Beowulf had the other one, and then she had something else. Luna, possibly? I can't remember. And then she had Beowulf as a husband, so their kids are gonna have like 5 or 6 skills, which is absolutely insane. I wish the non-mountain units were a little bit better. But like I think I'm gonna have a very interesting run in genealogy just because of the pairings that I chose for the parents. Because like I'm gonna have some really super powered kids and some really, really lame ones. So it's gonna be fun for me. I think Seliph is just gonna be an absolute. I hope he's as good as a dad, honestly. I don't think he will be. Because from the way I understand it, Seliph is gonna be like Marth. Or like Ike in Path of Radiance, where it's like he gets minimal movement and he just kind of like pokes around. He's kind of slow at first to catch up to, like, his movements is a little low, but we'll see. But yeah, I think my pairings will make the kids very interesting. It should be a really fun game to play. And yeah, there might just one last thing before I sign off for the day. So there's going to be an announcement coming soon on my channel here about a 24-hour stream that I'm going to be trying to do. Not just me, though. It's going to be a mini group of us. There'll be more information on that later. But expect a video about that coming up sometime. As well as a Fire Emblem Cypher box opening again. Yep, I'm still doing them. I just got finished ordering 4 boxes. And there's going to be an opening when the first one arrives. Let me just check. Yeah, I don't care about this. Yeah, it was shipped today. It's not out for delivery yet, it doesn't look like. Oh. It's in Wisconsin right now. Cool. Thursday, September 3rd. Ship the 3rd, out for delivery. It's saying that it's going to be arriving on the 22nd, but it'll probably be sooner than that because I chose the 11th to 22nd time frame. I'm just going to double check on that because I like to be accurate with you guys. View invoice. Yeah. It'll be here between the 11th and the 22nd. All my boxes will, so I'll kind of showcase them when it comes in because it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm actually doing something kind of special with them. You guys are gonna find out later. And in terms of the 24-hour stream, expect a box break of the last ever Cypher set as well. I'll have more information as I get more information on our end, and as for if I'm going to have any guests join me, I'll also let you guys know that later on too, so expect information about a lot of stuff. I'm still going to be keeping on with the Genealogy Holy War Let's Play, any Fire Emblem Hero banner reactions. I'm going to be keeping up on my Sacred Stones randomized run, even though I'm starting to get annoyed because all my favorite characters are pieces of garbage. There's going to be the Cypher Box opening coming up. I'm currently in school, so it's really good for me to actually like stockpile videos so then I don't have to worry about it for a while. Because with school, like I'm probably going to stockpile videos on Sundays. Like I'm going to do a lot of recordings on Sundays, and then Monday through Thursday I have classes, and then I could stockpile on videos again on Thursday, and then again on Sunday, and then I get to do it all over again. So that's probably going to be my schedule. I'm still going to try to keep uploading every day. The only reason I'm not doing a game playing video today is I'm kind of in a bit of pain from something. I don't know what happened. I might have just slept wrong or sat wrong, but I just hurt to move. I know that has nothing to do with sitting here playing a game, but still. It took a lot out of me, and I don't have the patience for games at the moment. So tomorrow I will. So tomorrow I'll be ready to roll. So yeah, expect a whole bunch of things on the way for videos. Cypher, Hero banner reactions, Genealogy Let's Play, Sacred Stones randomized, and I can start doing streams soon. I just need to figure out the placement of my webcam kind of idea and where the frame is. Like, it's not like the tablet where I could just drag and drop wherever I want, all around. No, I'm going to be using OBS to stream onto Twitch. I'm going to be doing an Iron Man run. I just don't know where to put my face. That's the only thing once I figure that out, I'm probably going to start streaming. So look forward to that too. I'll probably do a schedule for streaming only like once a week or so, just because I'm going to be kind of new at it. And I know I won't get a whole lot of views in the beginning anyway, so. But yeah, first, I've got Path of Radiance up on my laptop. I got a new laptop for school and for YouTube as well, so I'm pretty excited about that. It can play Path of Radiance. It can run Dolphin, and it cost me like $700 of a laptop, $750, which is pretty decent. It's a gaming laptop for $750. I'm not gonna complain. It can run Dolphin. That's all I really need it for. I'm gonna try to get Radiant Dawn ROM, and I'm gonna download a bunch of the Fire Emblem. I'm gonna get a bunch of the Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance games as well on there. So, yeah. Those are the plans for the next little while. Probably gonna have to timestamp. I don't know how to do timestamps actually. So I'll just type them in and let you know where to jump to. I've never done timestamps, so this will be fun for me to figure out. In the meantime, this BA Ready Done. Signing off. Stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Can't wait to make more videos for you guys. Bye.